game preview, it's not something that people are familiar with.
Yeah.
And
very new
it's
to
just something
Xbox.
to reiterate that the game still is going to change a lot. And one of those things
It already has, right?
Yeah,
From when
exactly.
you first launched it on the Xbox game preview.
One of those things is that our ruins and our backstory and our bosses aren't even in the game yet. And so our plan is to interlace that with the stories people are already creating in the game. There's a lot of role playing going on in Ark, people making their own adventures. And we're never going to have a linear, here's the story of Ark, because there are no main characters. The main characters are the players. And so the backstory that we're going to put in, it lets the players discover that story optionally if they want. And they'll start to see that coming in, and you'll get new features like you have now, like split screen. This is exclusive to Xbox. This isn't in the PC version. And, I know that people over the past month or so have been asking some questions. Hey, why is this update taking so long? You guys said you were going to update, every 2 weeks or so, twice a month. And while that is true, by and large, that we plan to bring in over the latest PC content every couple weeks, people should know that this split screen feature is not on PC. It's an Xbox exclusive feature right now. And that's why this build took so long to get in, because we added something that wasn't just bringing over the latest PC content. It was adding a whole new feature to the game. Yep. And so another thing to say, it is, there are some bugs. You'll see some graphical glitches right now we've got going with shadows, perhaps. You'll probably see that as we're playing. The UI hasn't been fully tuned at all for split screen. So, if I bring up my UI, it's pretty much the same as the single-player UI at the moment.
Right.
And that's just so we could get this out into people's hands and not over-design the split-screen UI, get some feedback from the community on what they want to see with the split-screen UI, how to clean it up later. And so right now we'll be improving those as we go forward, along with the general performance of split screen, and adding back in, fixing some of these little glitches and stuff like that. So
well, I think it's important for people to realize, if they don't already. So, I mean, the Xbox Game Preview program is relatively new. It is effectively the Xbox version of Steam Early Access, where you can get in on the, relatively early in the development process on a game, and you can play it early, and you can just play it if you want, but you also, I'm sure, of course, have your forums. You can give feedback and sort of actively communicate with the development team, right? As new features are added, and you can voice your opinion on what you're looking for. And what's cool about that for Ark, let's get this spin.
Gotta get him.
Come on.
Oh no! If anyone's wondering why I'm terrible,
spit on me!
I wasn't sure how to
Revenge me!
Oh man!
I warned you I'd be terrible.
I'm playing with a inverted controller scheme. It's like stuck.
That's my fault. I'm the invert. Now we should switch it so you know what you're doing. So if it's got to be the same for both of us, we should put it.
Are you saying you're just bad and people won't know the difference? Whereas
exactly, if you look bad, it's really going to make the game look bad. Whereas if I look bad, people can just be like, oh yeah, haha, that noob.
I was like, maybe I could get used to it. But
go ahead. It's fine. You're giving me the excuse now. Like, I'm not inverted
much
like
better.
that.
Oh my gosh.
Which zone
so
are we
go
in?
ahead. You don't have to worry about that since you're the second player. Go down and respawn random location down there on the left, and you should spawn back pretty close to me since I'm the...
Excellent.
Yep.
Literally next to you.
You're right behind me.
So
that's so people don't have to spend like a crap ton of time finding each other, in this mode. It's just like, it's more of a co-op mode, really. I mean, that being said, it doesn't have to be. 8 players now. You can totally not join tribes and have little battles with each other within that within the limit wall area. Let's see what I need. I probably want some lazy damage. Man, what is wrong? I think I need to eat or something. Oh, I'm just healing. That's okay. Oh yeah, you have nothing.
yeah, I'm a little.
Well, here's your body right here.
Yeah, let's just go grab my stuff.
Where'd you die at?
Over near that spitter.
Here, right here.
Yeah.
So just get all your stuff back from there. You're good. Just hit Y and then down it. Just tap it. Yeah. Then yeah, that's fine. Down at the bottom there. It's kind of hard to read. Under the right inventory there in the middle, it says take all from inventory down at the bottom.
Ah, there it is.
Button down there. Yeah. Just grab that. You'll get everything back.
Give me all my stuff back.
Yeah. You might want to put your clothes back on so you're not naked over there. Yeah, hit. It didn't take your all your clothing. That's yeah. Now hit B to access your inventory, and then right stick to scroll down through that list of items there. Yeah, it didn't take the clothes. Let me see if I can get them.
I do. Well, I guess could always craft them if necessary.
Weird. I don't know why it's not taking everything. We can craft you some new ones. Let's go on an adventure.
Sounds good to me. So what I'd started to say about Xbox Game Preview Program too is, so you can obviously the game isn't done. There's still very much things in development with it, but if you can buy it now, and it's I believe it's $34.99 right now. Is that correct? And the cool thing about that is not only are you playing it now, you're getting sort of invested in the game now. When the final version comes out, which last I heard was this summer, I don't know if that's still the case.
Yeah, we're still targeting this summer for the release. We don't have a targeted actual month or day yet, especially now that we're cross-platform.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a little harder to predict everything across all SKUs where we don't have full control over things like release dates and stuff like that. So we're still trying to figure out like what that will be. But yeah, rest assured, we still have quite a few months to go of feature implementation and development.
And the point being, if you do spend the $34.99 on Xbox now, you will not be charged another dime when the final release comes out, whereas everybody else is probably going to get charged $60.
Full price, at that point.
So you do get sort of an early access discount.
It's like, thank you for helping us develop the game.
Yes. Which is cool. I think that's really cool of you guys to do that.
I'm a real advocate of early access done right. Sometimes it doesn't go right, but the game is better for it. I mean, so many things that are in Arc now, straight up community feedback. Like,
awesome.
Oh, like we think a greenhouse is cool. All right, yeah, let's do that. We were thinking that might be cool, but since you guys want it, let's put it in. Oh, we want just sloped roofs. Oh yeah, actually that is a good idea. We'll go ahead and do that. And so it's just, we want furniture to sit on. It's like that. Some people want things to just like customize their houses. Like, okay, we'll add that. So people can be excited that if good ideas start to come from the community at survivethearc.com. We listen on our Twitter accounts. As these things come up, we do weekly community Q&A, community crunch to highlight people's latest things they're doing in Arc. We really have an active back and forth with the community to see what type of things we want to do with the game in parallel to our own plans for finishing up and developing the game.
Awesome. Well, let's go have ourselves some sort of adventure here. We've got daylight.
I really want to tame one of these guys, but we're not high enough level to have a saddle at the moment.
That's actually, I'm glad you mentioned that. So let's talk about, as you progress through this game, what are some of the sort of high level, I don't want to call them end game, but what are some of the awesome things you can do after you've been playing the game for a while?
So it's interesting. We've watched our servers and other people's servers turn into like little microcosms of humanity. I mean, it's crazy.
What does that mean?
You've got servers that have like a few powerful tribes that have all created a little United Nations, let's say, of agreements to protect each other and collect taxes from people and protect them, and have like and these are unofficial servers, by the way. This isn't like someone's custom server.
Right.
It's just that we have in a sandbox game where people can make their own rules. Then you have other servers where they're maybe taken over by a dominating single tribe that's kind of a tyrant, right? And they just rule with an iron fist. And, so you end up with this state where in the early game, you're kind of just trying to survive. In the mid game, you're starting to master some of the creatures and some of the buildings that you're going to be creating for shelter, and probably making some early social relationships if you're playing multiplayer, figuring out like who to trust, who not to trust. And then as you go into the late game and you start to master things like larger creatures, and you can build bases on the back of some of the large giant creatures, and go into the oceans and into the north where the snow is and get rare resources. You'll start to probably make more of these connections, social connections with people, and start to do things like trading and like creating ways to cooperate that aren't directly related to just advancing one person's objective in the game. In an upcoming update, we're actually this is already on PC. Integrating tribe alliances, so even groups of
Interesting.
tribes, they can band together and have an alliance.
Is that a dodo bird?
It is, yeah. Probably want to kill it. They were extinct for a reason.
Yeah, he's done. We can eat now.
Yeah, so it's really, that's just the stuff that's in the game now, and that's all based on sandbox gameplay. The stuff that we're adding over the next few months with the backstory, if you want, optionally, you can start to try to figure out what's going on the island. You know, there's going to be a lot, eventually about 200 hidden ruin locations that have explorer notes buried around the world, and those will give you insight into what's going on the Ark from different people's perspectives, and give you experience for finding them, and really give you some of the stuff that you're going to a wiki for right now to find out. You can find out in the game in the future through the Explorer Note system, like, you know, how to craft certain things, or what's the best way to tame certain dinosaurs, or, you know, what's the recipe for certain chowders and stuff like that that can give you boosts to your stats and things of that nature. And so once you get through kind of that stuff, you might want to start venturing into the caves, you know, and the caves are really the place to get the artifacts that at the obelisks are needed to summon the endgame bosses.
Excellent.
And the only endgame boss that's in there right now is the Brood Mother, but she's not even in there with her lair. So over the next few months, we're going to have a boss lair for each boss that's in the games. There's 3 of them. There's going to be unique requirements for summoning those bosses based on tackling some of the alpha creatures that roam the island, like the alpha T-Rexes, alpha predators. You get some rare items from defeating those. They're very challenging creatures, very dangerous to defeat. In addition to exploring the caves, getting the artifacts, taking them to the obelisk, summoning the boss creatures, defeating the bosses, getting a bunch of rare resources from the bosses. You'll probably do that a few times. And then there's actually an endgame where you really get to figure out what's going on Ark. And that sets us up for the future of the intellectual property.
So I'm gonna guess it's a Planet of the Apes thing. We're actually on Earth in the past, or the distant future, maybe.
Yeah, no comment.
And so yeah, you know, the early, you know, you've kindly leveled us up a little bit so that we're not doing the most remedial tasks. Here in this stream.
You should probably level up. You've got one available, so just go over to the right there. On the bottom right where it's highlighted there.
Yeah.
Pick a stat, maybe like, I don't know.
It could do anything. Maybe a little extra melee damage.
Yeah.
Maybe great.
Oh, are you level 15?
Yes.
Scroll down. Let's get a bow. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Past it?
Go. Yeah, I think it's right there. Middle left row.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, learn that guy, and then learn the arrow, I think, right next to it, yeah. And then scroll down, see if you have the... I don't think you can get it yet, actually. Nope. We also need some trank arrows so we can maybe tame some bigger creatures.
Oh, nice.
See if you can craft us a bow yet. We might need some resources. Hit the right bumper. And let's see. Nope, you can't do the bow yet. What do you still need?
Oh, yeah.
You need some wood.
Just some wood.
Yeah, I have some wood. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I got some. Drop that for you. Go get some more.
Thank you, sir.
I think you need like one more piece of wood, actually. Should use my hatchet. Oops. I broke it.
That happens.
All right, so now here's all this wood. Maybe you can make us each a bow. That'd be fun. Got any fun questions from our Twitch?
Yeah, I'm just taking a look here. Lobsta asks, any plans to implement split screen on dedicated servers or official as well?
Sort of. I wouldn't say any concrete plans at the moment. There are some issues with that. You know, if you have character slots filled already, and then you want to add somebody, they have to join the server as well as an extra character, even if they're a guest.
Okay.
So we'd like to support all possible types of gameplay in all game modes eventually. Yes, boats.
Looks like it's almost done.
Now we may stand.
Okay.
Now we may stand a fighting chance.
Now, still need to.
Oh yeah, we need
Need
some
arrows.
I think they're top left, maybe. Yeah, just like press B a whole bunch. Actually, press B once down at the bottom. Oh, sorry, not B. A.
Yeah, okay, that's.
Press A once on the arrow, and then down at the bottom there's a after you press it, select it. Okay, down at the bottom is craft all.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, just
Handy button.
craft as many as you can.
There it is.
I think that's gonna give us quite a few. Oh,
I'm happy to drop some of these arrows for you.
did it say 50? Well, that's good. We won't need more for a while.
We'll just let it rip. We'll be Robin Hood out here.
Yeah. Cool.
There we go. Okay, so
Can left bumper back over to the inventory and scroll
let's
down.
find. Give you half of them. Oops.
Could use your right stick, yeah. If there's a
Stone arrow.
shortcut, if you
So split half, right?
Yep.
And then just
left trigger will drop.
there it is. Drop
Right.
that.
Did you have 2 bows?
Oops.
Oh yeah. you just-
Oh, there it is. Okay, drop one of those.
Sweet.
And I want to use. How do I bind that to my?
Just double tap A and it'll auto bind it to
Oh,
the
perfect.
slot.
Awesome. That's easy.
You can also tell it which one to go in. But put it close. Cool. All right, now we're set up for success.
We got a super fan in here. Potato King on Twitter remembers the last time that I streamed this game, and it was my first time ever playing the game. And there was this guy named Gray who kept trolling at me, hunting me down, killing me. And I claimed that I would one day exact my revenge, hunt him down, kill him, and poop on his body. And he's asking, did you ever find Gray and kill him, then poop on his body? Maybe he'll be on this server. You never know.
Well, we're playing local, so there's probably 0 chance.
I was afraid you'd say that.
he will show up.
I can just name one of the dinosaurs Gray, kill
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and poop on it.
Let's try to let's tame one of these little. Where'd the packy go?
Sweet, let's do it.
Oh, man, it's.
Oh, put an arrow
no,
in its
don't
tail.
kill him. Ah. Oh no. He's like, oh shoot, I'm actually.
I'm out of here. Whoa!
Oh, my club broke. Dang it. Figures. I want to get him in the water anyway. One thing too.
It's just over there.
Yeah. Let's see if he goes on the other side. Yep, here he comes.
The same kind gentleman asks a question which I'm pretty sure I know the answer to, but I'll let you field it. The Potato King again asks, is this game coming to PS4? If so, when?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've already announced that it's coming to PS4.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Currently, the plan is to release it once it is done.
So no early access preview thingy.
Yeah.
Just be the final version.
Yeah.
Or the release version.
You know, there's always a chance that we get the opportunity to do something like early access on PlayStation. It's kind of up to Sony, but you know, it's definitely coming, and you know, all the Xbox stuff we're doing, it's console, so pretty much it's sort of like being in early access in terms of the benefits to the PlayStation owners, because it's a very different game on console, the way it plays than PC. And so we're developing everything with that in mind.
We are here for another 90 minutes till 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern
Yeah.
time. We'll be hunting down dinosaurs, probably pooping on some stuff, harvesting things, building stuff. It'll be fun. I'm here with Jesse from Studio Wildcard. He is the co-creative director of Ark Survival Evolved. And you can tweet us your questions at IGN with the hashtag IGNPlaysLive. You can also catch us in the chat on either twitch.tv/IGN or youtube.com/IGN. And I believe we'll have a fun announcement later. Was that the plan, as I recall?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. I guess we'll see how the stream goes. Your kind PR man also kindly left. It's like just taunting it's at the corner of the table. I'm not sure if it's on camera. There's a Merrigan sub, which is, for those of you not familiar, which is going to be most of you, it's a sandwich shop, Italian deli, directly across the street from IGN. One of the biggest sandwiches you could ever hope to put in your face at lunch. It is incredible. So I feel like I'm doing a disservice by not letting you eat that right now.
Well, I also have these small bag of Cheez-Its. If this was Ark, this would be like the berries.
This stream is not brought to you by Cheez-It.
And the sandwich
Although
would be
they're
would
welcome
be the
to pay
meat.
us if they want, but that's some free product placement for them right there.
I guess I should have said cheese-flavored crackers.
Yeah, nothing comes free, Jesse. Remember. No, it's all fun in video games. Boy, we are surrounded by some cool dinosaurs right now.
You know, we could probably.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Is that an abominable? No, that is
abominable Sandman.
Gigantopithecus.
Gigantopithecus.
Pithecus, thank you.
So
I never took Latin, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Can we tame him?
Well, yes. It's a little different. You have to
just give him a burger. Push the burger button on the controller. Here, have a cheat. Is there In and Out here in Ark?
You kind of get I'm sure someone's made an In and Out burger.
Probably.
Again,
this dodo is in love with me.
Is that one of those things where we shouldn't call it In and Out burger? We should call it like a burger related to entering and exiting a building.
That's the burger. It's the best burger. So they can have the free.
No, we don't have those in Seattle.
That's true. You guys are the
dicks.
West Coast missing out there.
It's like
it's coming after me.
What?
Jesse, help me!
What?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. You probably annoyed it.
I just walked by.
Exactly.
I guess he got territorial on me.
Well, at least he's not killing me.
Well, he's nearby. I think he's behind the rock to your right. I think he's on the other side of the rock.
Finish this tame here and then make sure he doesn't wake up. I don't think he will. Oh, okay, cool.
Nice. You got yourself a dinosaur.
Yeah, I was gonna name him, but I won't do that for right now. Hey. Here we go. Come on, buddy.
Matt on Twitter asks, "Are there going to be tribe alliances in this update?"
Not in the Xbox update.
Okay.
But that will come in a future update. It's already on PC. So.
Excellent. Is it safe for me to respawn yet, or are you going to go?
Oh, yeah. I think you're good. I haven't seen your assailant. Oh, there's a Spinus. So we should probably get out here.
Let me go see if I can find my body.
Hopefully that's...
I think it's on the other side of this boulder. This rock formation here.
The Spino's preoccupied. We don't want to have anything to do with him.
Yeah, there's my naked corpse, almost naked corpse.
So where's where's Harry and the Hendersons? Where'd he go?
Take all from inventory. There we go.
Yeah. Let's see.
A good question from Emmanuel Lugo asks, any chance of dino painting on the Xbox One like on PC?
There is a chance. We just want to make sure that we get everything else tackled before. That's kind of like a user-generated content feature, and that gets a little hairy when you're, severely limited on resources and stuff like that. And so we still have a little bit of planning to do around that feature to bring it over.
Excellent.
But we do know people really like that.
I'll go over to Twitch here, see what's doing over there.
Yeah, Twitch.
A lot of questions about new servers. We're going to get some more servers.
So I think people are asking for new servers because they want to have a fresh start. There's actually plenty of servers for the Xbox community.
Hmm.
And the issue, I think, is people want a fresh server. So we've been talking about how to handle this internally. We may do something where we have a certain type of official server that is, let's say, resets every 3 weeks or something,
Yeah.
4 weeks. Our kind of goal with the official servers has always been to just set them up as a world and just let them exist, And if you don't like the state of one because it's ruled by a tyrant, or another one's too peaceful for your bloodthirsty tastes, and you keep getting wrecked by the peacekeepers, then you maybe try a different server and see if that's more to your liking. That's why we have so many servers. There's like 555 or 600 servers or something.
That's
I don't
a lot.
remember exactly. That's a lot of worlds, and yeah, they might not all be the best ping time from where you're at or whatever. So we understand that. So we're looking for alternatives, and we are still exploring. We probably want to avoid that Spino, by the way.
Got it.
We should go this way if you follow me. Let's go back to our house. We are exploring ways to do third-party hosted Xbox servers in the near future, hopefully. And that'll allow people to play on, Xbox servers that are hosted on PC, either with third-party
Nice.
hosting providers or something of that nature. And that way there can be more servers to people's liking, tuned in different ways, just like on PC,
Yeah.
where people can sort of rent their own dedicated servers and stuff like that. So it just comes down to how long and how we make that work logistically. So we do have a house over here. Oh, our campfire's still going. Dang. Should put a lot of wood in this thing.
A lot of heavy breathing going on.
What we got in here? A lot of charcoal.
I thought you went that. Wow, that was a large poop that just came out of that
Oh, yeah.
brontosaur. That was one big pile of.
Hey, is my dinosaur still following me? What?
I thought I saw you go this way, but are you not?
I think I did. No, yeah, turn around. I'm behind you.
Oh, there you are. Perfect. You're just in my horizon.
Where'd the dinosaur go?
We got a couple folks on Twitch. Let me see if I can attribute one.
Oh, there he is.
S. Lucanato 99 wonders about if console commands are coming to Xbox. I guess that's a no comment. Maybe apparently you haven't decided yet.
Yeah, I think we're thinking about it. It's just the problem is some stuff doesn't work the same on Xbox as
Yeah.
PC, and so it's not as simple as just bringing over console command.
What's been the biggest challenge of getting this game over onto the consoles? Is it? I mean, because the consoles do have 8 gigs of memory. What's sort of the big limitation that's been most difficult to overcome compared to?
Well,
rip on a
actually,
PC.
I mean, you mentioned memory. Memory is one of the things. Although both consoles do have 8 gigs, you can't use all of it.
True.
Because of the operating system.
Sure.
I think it's much less, actually. So memory is one of the big things that is a challenge, especially for a game like ours in early access where we haven't optimized fully on PC. And so we've actually spent most of our optimization time for console dealing with memory, dealing with performance. Like now, we increased performance about 20%. The performance fixes that we've done to console for this patch, actually, we're planning to roll back into the PC because some of it's just globally better performance.
Yeah.
And if we, for example, even just one thing, it's counterintuitive, but we rendered our terrain first, and then we rendered all of our trees, and that actually turned out to be more expensive for us. And so while we were optimizing on console, we figured out, hey, it's actually cheaper for us to render all the trees first because you can kind of always see them, and they're kind of taking up a lot of pixels. And then we render the terrain after the trees, and that actually saved us a lot of performance. And so we're going to roll some of the changes like that back into the PC build and hopefully make the game run better, not just for the high-end graphics cards, but some of the mid and low tier as well.
Awesome.
But yeah, definitely memory and performance are the two big things. I think that the game has translated really well to console. I mean, other than that, they're the same game as PC. And I think the game's been so successful on Xbox because there aren't games like this.
I was just
really
going to say,
on
there's just
Xbox.
nothing like it. On PC, the likes, they have the likes of Rust and some other things, but the sort of survival genre has only just started to get going on the console side, and this is obviously a very good example of that genre.
Yeah. If anyone pays attention to the Xbox store, I mean, Arc is at the top of the Xbox store. The reviews on Xbox are 4.5 stars with 56,000 reviews.
Little.
I don't want to hit our own dinosaur.
Well, I was.
Oh man.
If you've read Jurassic Park the book,
you probably wouldn't have tried to attack these things.
No, that's how John Hammond dies in the book. Is he's swarmed?
Oh, no.
He's swarmed by compies.
Dang it.
And you can see on your side just by corpse being ravaged by
Dang, these
compies.
things are like.
I put it. You see, I got a couple arrows in them, but they just keep right on ticking. Those guys. My goodness,
The thing is, you see all those pluses. They have boosts because they're different sexes and they're all traveling in a pack, so they're like even stronger.
Oh, great!
So these things are totally modeled after Jurassic Park, actually, because we wanted to make them by themselves be sort of cute and not really harmful, but in packs they're pretty deadly. What I was going to say about the game on Xbox is because it's not released yet, it's in game preview.
Yeah.
It can't show up in certain sections of the store.
Mm-hmm.
It can't show up next to like release games and stuff like that in some
Right.
of the lists. But if you look around at the ratings for games on Xbox, it would actually be like the second or third highest rated game on Xbox if you go by the number of reviews and the actual rating. So that's pretty amazing, and it's definitely a bigger response than we ever expected.
That's great.
For the console version, we knew it would be big, but the peak player counts on console are bigger than they ever were on PC. We've seen player CCUs, concurrent connected users, of 110,000, which is higher than it ever was on PC. The highest on PC was like 86,000, and it's so many people that are playing the game that it's kind of mind-boggling, and the feedback we're getting from people is just so amazing that they are playing something that they haven't experienced before as a console gamer.
Yeah.
And they have so many suggestions. It's like, oh, what about this? We should do that thing. And are you guys planning to do this? And we're very responsive, and we like to reply as much as we can to everybody's requests and questions. And it really, people are loving that.
Well,
and
they feel
like the
invested
back
in
and
it,
forth.
right?
Yeah, and I mean, it's totally genuine, too, because we want to hear from people, and we really want to make the game better based on that feedback. And so that's where we're at with things. And, it's been a fun ride. And I think I don't want to speak for Microsoft, but I think they've gotten a lot of what they wanted to get out of the game preview program through Arc, because you're getting people engaging with a new type of game development.
Yeah.
And you've got see if I can pop over actually real quick. Do we get the whole? Yeah, we get the whole dashboard here. So like if I go to our Game Hub, this is kind of a recent feature in Xbox, and we really wanted to use it for the game preview program. So we've got our feed here where we put out our news. And you can see just the amazing engagement here, like, putting out news about our upcoming patch. We didn't put an announcement today that the patch is out because we wanted to let you guys know here on the stream today.
Yeah.
But, this is from the 3rd of February. I mean, 2,300 comments, 3,400 likes. Like, this happens within a few hours of us putting it out there. And it's amazing to engage with people like this through the platform, and then of course through our website and stuff like that. It's the same deal. People are in there in the comments, like saying what they like, what they don't like, talking to us about all that stuff. Because it's in game preview, there's no captures yet. Microsoft's working with us on that. But since Arc was the 4th biggest game on YouTube last year, which sort of surprised us.
I'm
but
gonna guess
then at the same
Minecraft's
time,
number 1.
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure,
or maybe
but probably
League or Dota.
I don't remember
Actually,
what 1 through 3 were. I was just so dumbfounded that Arc was 4. I was like, really? Wow, that's crazy. And then so But yeah, people love to create content in Arc and share it, and so we're really excited to get that functionality working soon on Xbox.
Let me see if I can find my body, because it didn't spawn me anywhere near you.
Oh yeah, I'm right behind you.
Uh, have you seen my stuff?
I think your stuff's over here.
Is it? Okay, because...
But it just, yeah, your stuff's all right here.
Oh, good. Okay,
Just
because it said...
grab it
all
all,
right.
yeah.
There we go.
Eat
Perfect.
Something.
Perfect.
I did not have any cooked meat.
Okay. Could probably use some food too.
Do we have a campfire over here? We really need that. Oh yeah, we do. Cool. I'm gonna cook some meat.
It's
for
out,
us.
but yeah, we've got... there it is. So, where does this game come from? Is this... because the reason that I was initially drawn to it and was interested in it when you guys were when you first had it on Steam Early Access is this is like the dinosaur game I've always wanted to play on paper, and then actually playing it pretty well bore that out. You know, it's feeling really good so far, and this isn't even the final version. So,
That's where it came from?
That was where
for
it
us,
came
too.
from.
I mean, if you look at the game, I mean, we just added freaking grappling hooks to the game. Where did that come from? Man, we got dinosaurs. We got all this stuff that we love. What else would be our dream game? Grappling hooks. What can we do with the grappling hook? Dang, let's climb walls. Let's attach to creatures. Let's let you drag people around with them. You know, let's tie people up. Let's we're just like, what can we do with grappling hooks? And that's just kind of how our team works. I mean, it's like we just think about what would be the coolest feature, and then what would be the coolest things we could do with that feature. And, you know, we've kind of created a little bit of a backstory where it's okay to be a little tongue-in-cheek with some of this stuff. It all fits together in the end, you know, and it's been our goal to make this great sandbox experience with all the cool things you ever wanted in a game together, and let people just play around with it however they want, and to give a little bit of some goals to it, you know, like the problem we saw with survival games just as a genre was that it was just about surviving. And so by giving people sort of this RPG character progression and the ability to make permanent structures and settlements in the game, and as we move into our end game loop that we're going to add soon with our exploration aspects, we're letting people do all that stuff I just mentioned as a sandbox form, and optionally have a progression to play through as well that they carry with them. And so you get a lot of people like getting up to like max level, and then, you know, they're like still want to play Arc. And like, you know, right now, since we don't have the end game loop in there, they're making their own end game. They're like, you know, having weird races and matches and competitions, building like dinosaur fighting stadiums, or like racing up to the top of the volcano with, you know, their different creatures. Like you just seen so many things that people are doing, and that's the kind of game we wanted to make, and it was so exciting to see that it actually worked.
Excellent. All right. Night has fallen. We've got a campfire. I've got my clothes on finally, and all my stuff
I'm gonna
back.
eat finally. That's my like problem with Arc. I always forget to eat. I think it comes from developing the game, and I'm always like typing in a cheat code, you know, infinite stats. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to go look at something. I can't worry about my stats right now, and then I just totally forget to manage them. Oh man, we got these little copies around here again. Oh, look, he's being
Guys,
really
again,
nice to you right now.
I'm gonna bring a bat to the club. All right. Danger seems to have...
You could try to tame it, but they really only like prime meat, I think. So.
I will just bludgeon you to death.
Yeah, let's just bludgeon them.
There. Yeah, take that. Out of my face. Like a rat dinosaur. Yeah, run away. Guess what?
Uh-oh. Don't get lost in the dark.
I might actually. Could happen.
Let's see if I can give you some light.
He bailed.
Okay.
Smart compy.
Oh, nice.
Just deucing over here.
Yep, yep.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Man, I am really bummed that our Packy got killed by the compies. Swarmed and killed. We should try to get something else, maybe.
That'd be cool.
I really want to get that Pteranodon, but see what happens. It's gonna take off right away. I don't think I have high enough skills to bludgeon this thing without it escaping. We could give it a try though.
Let me club you overhead.
Yeah. Let's see if we can caveman this thing into submission. I'm gonna say there's like a 5%.
Ben can't handle the flatulence and
5%
defecation.
Okay, ready?
It just randomly happens. Let's do it.
Okay.
We're watching on my screen.
Get close here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh dang! I was hoping he might get stuck in the tree and we can. It probably would have taken a lot more wax. Man, you're like a compy magnet.
I must have.
Did you eat
the
some
smell
type
on
of
me or
food they like
something.
or something?
Club broke. Fine, you
You can double tap that up directional pad. It
make a
should
new one.
or fix
It's like
it.
I don't have the resources.
Oh yeah, probably not. If you hold it, it'll tell you what you need. You need some
Okay.
fiber.
Perfect.
Is this the same guy? We really need some trank arrows.
Yeah, I gotta eat real quick too.
I'm gonna make us a cooking pot so that we can.
Nice.
No, not cooking pot. Mortar and pestle, so we can make some actual narcotics. Okay, I got that.
Night's kind of scary out here. Not gonna lie.
Helps to
You gotta
stay near the
close to the
campfire.
campfire. Exactly.
I could make us some better armor.
Bloomdog91 on Twitch saying new dinos. You covered that at the very beginning of the
Yeah.
stream. Got a few
We got
here.
dung beetles. We got Gallimimus. What else did I say? Trying to remember PC versus Xbox.
Okay, so I'm still really
Oh, I
hungry.
still need to be level 20 for this.
These berries aren't getting it done.
All right. Let me see if I made a mortar and pestle earlier in our house. Hey, there should be some meat in the fire there.
Oh, good.
Don't gotta survive on berries.
Well, maybe I'm a vegan caveman.
Who's in our house? Guy. All right.
Hungry again. My goodness. I didn't see anything in the fire.
Oh, really?
Let me step it.
Do you access the inventory?
I'll try it. Let me go take a look. Whoop, nope. Didn't want to put it out.
Yeah, hold wide.
There we go.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you got some cooked meat there. Just go
Nice.
to the right and just hold A. It'll transfer all of it.
Yay.
Little shortcut. I still need stones.
Cooked meat. Yum. Coal up next to a fire. Random unconscious guy.
Maybe one thing we can do in a little bit is hop onto single player on an official server. and
Sure.
we can have one of my teammates back at the studio bring us some of the new dinos to check out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That way we don't have to spend all day taming them. Something's attacking us. Probably more copies. In a copy nest. What? Oh no, I've been poisoned.
No biggie.
Something's little ant probably. Oh, yep.
Big bugs.
I didn't think it was a scorpion. Let me get that. Let me check with those guys and see if we can queue that up for a little later.
A lot of people very excited to get this update that you just dropped. And I guess you can correct me if we're wrong here, but commenters are saying that you can kind of force your Xbox to go get the update by doing a hard reset, and then the game will go make sure you get the update.
Yeah. Is today singles awareness day?
I have no idea.
And one of my teammates was like, in before complaints about nothing for singles awareness day, since we're doing a split screen. Let's see if we can get Jad on the line. Any more fun questions?
Just scrolling through here, we'll find some. We covered the PS4 release earlier. It'll be out in
Jack,
the summer.
Can you hear us?
Alongside the rest of the game.
So we're doing this IGN live stream right now, and we're showing the split screen. And you know, there's a bunch of other cool stuff in this update. Is there any chance maybe sometime soon you could meet us on an official server with maybe some of the new dinos or something to show?
Okay, yeah, I guess so. I will let you know which one when it's already.
Cool, yeah, just yeah, Skype it over to me, and we'll try to join up with you. And I think people want to see all the new cool stuff.
Okay, cool.
Thanks,
Sounds good.
man. Later. That's the equivalent of like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire phone a friend.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, we're kind of, you know, not able to show a few things. Can you help us out?
Oh, who's on me? I can't even see. It's too late. Oh, the compies again, man.
I think our house is seriously in compy now.
I've got the... Must be in compy territory.
I always think this is like one of the funniest things about Ark. It's like, whatever you thought you were doing today is probably not what you were doing.
Right.
Like, instead, we're fighting off a compy infestation.
You worry like, oh, am I going to get eaten by a T-Rex? Like, no, pack of tiny dinosaurs going to take me down.
I've had some really funny stuff happen. I was playing with one of my teammates one time, and we were just, you know, testing out some of the new features, and we couldn't figure out where all the bugs were coming from, and they were, like, just wrecking us. And... Come to find out, we built our house in this weird area, and there was a bug infestation under the house. And it's like, how real life is this right now?
That's a little too real life.
There's too many bugs around, and they're under our house, and they're coming out to kill us. And we had to like go down there 4 times and kill all the bugs. It's pretty hilarious.
All right, it's going to be like that, huh?
Well, he was just looking at you, but I figured...
No, he started attacking me.
That might have been me. I was trying to kill him out from under you. Oh, now what?
Oh, come on.
I'm starting to think there's a compy infestation under us.
I will brain you. There we go. I have broken bones. I am not in good shape.
Well, you should be good.
I'm good. Ate some cooked
just
meat.
hang out near the fire.
Let me, actually, I'm going to see if I can.
If you're outside the radius, it's a little cold. It slows down your healing rate.
Oh, wait, that's right. I have to. access inventory, and then put the raw meat into the fire, correct?
Yeah. There's some in there right now.
Oh, good.
You could just grab some of that cooked meat from there. Probably be okay.
Nice.
Actually, you have a lot of food, actually.
Sweet.
Right.
Oh, I needed some fiber. I needed to go find some fiber so I
Oh,
could
yeah, I think I have
recraft
some.
my
Hold on.
club. This pickaxe is about to
Do I not have fiber?
About to
Oh, yeah, I have fiber.
go away too.
I do have fiber. Here you go.
Greg Payne on Twitter asking, will we see more character customization settings in the future, hair, facial hair, etc.?
Yeah, we are working on stuff for that. Pretty excited about it, actually. You'd be surprised what facial hair and hair can do to just these same characters.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun, actually. I spent a lot of time just cracking up at some of our work in progress character and hair and facial hair designs. It's really funny.
You got to watch out. Don't go too heavy on the beard stuff in the game because it'll just look like all San Francisco men live in the game.
We're going more for the survivor look.
Yeah. We haven't shaved in weeks.
Yeah, there's your fiber right there.
Excellent. Thank you kindly.
This morning, maybe now we can venture out.
Here we go. Okay. Who came up with the idea on your team to have pooping in the game? Where did that come from? Who thinks of that and then decides, let's do that?
Well, I think it's one of the first things that you feel is like not in most games.
That's
and
true.
It's a survival game, and it's like, well, you gotta poop. Hey, might
Everybody
as well put it in the
poops, right?
game, And so, yeah, it's the type of thing where we wanted everything in the game to have a purpose, and we needed fertilizer, and we needed ways to kill yourself when you didn't have anything else, and we just thought, poop is perfect for that. It can be used for forces of good or evil, and to make funny videos. And so we were like, yep, gotta have it.
Nice.
So actually, pooping was one of the earliest features in the game.
That was first. That was tops
yeah.
on the list.
It was like, hey, when we did our analysis and our evaluation, our tech discovery, it's like, well, can we do pooping? And yes, we can. Okay,
Poop tech.
Let's make the game. But it is funny because like at some point during development, right before launch, we changed it from poop to defecate because it used to just say all the time, "Not ready to poop yet."
Right.
Not ready to poop yet, which was kind of hilarious.
Much shorter word.
Enough for my
Thatch, some wood. Let's see here. I've been working on damage. Maybe I should get a little health. Let's see what other items. Spear could be good. What else?
Why would I punch trees right now? What would I do?
Actually, some shoes wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, I don't have shoes on either. I think because they take height, and I was just like, I don't have any height. I'm gonna make shoes.
Let's see. Yeah, so I already have. What else do I want to learn?
I really. Let's see. I do need to get some hide to make that mortar and pestle. Maybe get
What do you think?
what else you got down there if you scroll down a little. Oh, get a raft. It's like 2 over from where you are right now.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's build that. Let's go on the ocean. How much wood do you need for that? I think it's like a lot.
Let's see. Oh, wait, I've still got more Engram points.
You got a lot.
Got a ton.
We have
Let's
105
burn 'em
Engram
here.
points.
Dang it. Over
Actually,
there.
maybe I'll do a raft too. silly for us both to do it, but
Hide gloves. Level 20. Okay, I'm not quite ready for those.
all right.
Raptor
Oops.
saddle. Learn that.
That's good. That'll come in handy at some point if we ever tame a raptor. So I need some wood.
Anyway, okay, yeah,
and
let's see what I
some-
got here.
Oh man, we need a lot of hide. We need like 75 hide. You have some hide? I have 1 hide.
Oh yeah, here's a little bit of hide. Drop. Trigger.
Oh, did you drop
I
it?
just dropped it for you, yeah.
So we need like a lot more.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to go hunting.
Let's do it.
Maybe my melee. Nope. I gotta stop attacking those things. Let's just we can do some dodos. And then if you use your pick, you should get a good amount of hide.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, got some hide out of that. This
Um,
thing's right about to break. Ben, I love Ben. Just our producer Ben, who's not on camera. He's in the room. He just cackles every time, like a 4-year-old. Every time there's a poop sound. I love it. It's so great. He says, "You can't fault the man."
Lost him.
Looking for some dodos. Jason Oldham asks, "Is there 4-player split screen?" I'm gonna guess no.
No. Yeah.
That might be technically impossible with this game. Would that be?
If not technically impossible, probably really hard to see anything.
That's true.
Well, it's already going to be a challenge to get the UI into 2-player split screen. We could. I don't know if we have enough. That stego would probably wreck us. Probably just safest doing some dodos.
Okay. Well, at least the dodos just sort of hang out on the beach.
Just feeling the,
So this is the mark of a really good live stream. That we're already an hour and 5 minutes in. We got 55 minutes to go. Plenty more good times to be had here on our island.
what's the mark of a good live stream?
That I just completely lose track of time, and it's like, oh, it's already been an hour and 5 minutes.
Hey, there's some more dodos.
There's one. Ugh. So tired.
Are you? Or is it stamina?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Me too.
What's up, Dodo?
Okay. Jack says he's ready if we want to go check out some dinos and stuff on an official server. What do you say?
Uh-oh. Yeah, anytime.
The only thing is, I think we'll have to go back to single player for that.
That's fine. We'll
We
let
can
you
always
drive.
pick up where we left off here. Go ahead
Yeah.
and hit start. Let's just show people leave game.
Okay.
Now we're back.
Ugh.
You're still there, of course. Got some of our graphical effects back, which is nice.
Little frame rate back, too.
Yep, yep. So I'll just make sure in case we want to come back that I have some water. I won't need it. It's going to pause me. Okay. So we're going to pop back into
Our friend Potato King with
server.
the hard-hitting questions. Do you still poop while riding dinosaurs?
What do you mean? Do you still poop?
I'm presuming he means in the game, since dinosaurs aren't real anymore.
I poop while I ride dinosaurs all the time.
I mean, it's kind of rude to the dinosaur, if you ask me.
Can we full screen us two for a minute? Yeah.
Oh. So yeah, we will be here for another 53 minutes. Plenty more Ark Survival Evolved to go. This is the Xbox One version, which has been blowing up the Xbox Game Preview program. You can get the game for $35 now. Be sort of have your voice as part of the development process. I mean, the game's roughly, is it fair to call it the equivalent of an alpha right now?
Yeah.
Jesse?
Well, I wouldn't even call it alpha because
An alpha's feature complete,
yeah, for
right?
us, in game development, alpha means it is feature complete,
Okay.
and we're not feature complete. If we just had content to add, like more dinos and stuff like that, we'd probably say maybe it's an alpha because the new dinos aren't really like new features. It's just more content.
Right.
But as I was talking about earlier, with our end game content, our bosses, and our final story content, there's still quite a lot of features to add to the game. And so I've been telling people we've probably still got about a third of feature development to go if you count doing another pass on our creatures for their AI, putting in our end game stuff, putting in our boss arenas and our
Story you
explorer nodes
mentioned.
and all that
Yeah.
story stuff. So it's still got a little ways to go, but yeah.
So the point being, $35. You can play the pre-alpha version of this now. Get your feet wet, get familiar with the systems, get your tribe started, and then when the final release, the release version of the game, when we're calling it done in the summer, you don't have to pay anything else, and everybody else has to pay $60. So not a bad deal. Summer will be a good time to put this game out because it's so the game is so open to interpretation.
Exactly.
And it's a game you can keep coming back to and doing different things with. And summer is typically a time when there really aren't any releases, major or minor. So you guys picking out a nice window for yourself with this.
Now, Jat is here somewhere. So I guess we'll try to find him. He said he's set up on the beach near this area with some cool dinos. Let's run around and see if we can find him. I just started a brand new character, so I'm not sure if people can tell on the stream, but definitely performance is much improved in this build. Some cases we get close to 60 FPS on the beaches, which was never a case before. But
Ryan W. on youtube.com/IGN, watching live on YouTube. He's wondering when the Xbox controller scheme will make it to PC, the PC version. Is it not already?
hey, look.
He's-
It's Jat.
he's
He's
kitted
got
out.
his wildcard logo. I'm gonna accept his invitation. Oop, did I join? Yep. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I guess we don't have chat, huh?
No, sadly, our microphones are going to the world instead of to Xbox Live.
So Jat's got the. I don't think he's in any any danger of dying, but
Now we're gonna ride some dinosaurs.
yeah. So this is the new Gallimimus. You can see it's a 3-person dinosaur, which is really fun. Jat's. He's just punching.
It's a 3-seater.
I don't know who that other guy is. Is he actually going to try to...
He's doing work over there.
Oh! Our Gallimimus killed him.
Just took care of business right there.
Oh, man.
In a
that's
hurry.
Hilarious. So, yeah, the ride armor is new to this release on Xbox. That's what Jat's got on his character right there. Ride armor is kind of the highest tier of armor now in the game. Used to be the forged armor that was we called it the shoot, dang it. He's freaking. I think I'm actually gonna die.
David Styles on YouTube. The answer to your question, sir, is yes. The Xbox split screen is working today. The update just went live right as we went on the air.
Yeah, unfortunately. Not on dedicated servers, but on all other multiplayer modes. So now I'm riding in first person because I'm not the driver, and Jat is riding us around on the Gallimimus. Got some other cool things around here. Oh yeah, here's one of our other new.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mega Deuce.
Big poop. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but can't can put this in a slot here and eat it, or just
Let's not eat
throw it. We've got a Dimetrodon over here. This is another one of the new creatures
chilling on the beach.
in Xbox today. Yeah. I think Jack's
Jordan
got some
Bachman
cool
on
stuff
Twitter,
for us.
tweeting at IGN with the hashtag IGN Plays Live, asks, will there be dino-powered vehicles like wagons? He's got some Flintstones on the brain.
Dino-powered vehicles. Well, the dinos are vehicles, so
Touche.
that's kind of our answer to that question. I mean, it's you kind of turn some of the dinos into vehicles by giving them platforms, and you can turn them into kind of mobile bases and configure them as you see fit. So Jat has kindly equipped us with stuff. He's talking, but I don't think I can hear him. Yeah. Isn't there a option in the Xbox settings?
4.
Dang it. To have the chat go over the speakers,
I believe so, yeah.
because then we could actually at least hear what Jat is saying.
Let's see it. What's that?
Actually, I have no idea where that might be. I always forget. Maybe not. I don't know. Does chat know? Does anyone know how to make
Yeah, I never
the
mess
game
with
audio go through the
They'll see it in
the
a second.
speakers?
We're on a slight delay.
Yeah,
You'll probably find it in the meantime.
perhaps. Oh no, not Connect setup.
There's not one plugged in. Leave us alone. Oh, sound mix.
Oh. Wait. Really? Huh. Maybe it doesn't do it because I don't have a headset hooked up.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Abort. Abort. Oh, okay. What we got over here?
What? Requires gasoline to be activated.
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
We go all the way up.
But the dinosaurs aren't even dead yet. How can we make gasoline out of them?
Hello? Can you hear me? Okay.
Hey, chat.
Oh, I'm hearing him in game now. Did you hear him?
Yeah, for a second. I heard you in game for a second. I think your mic may have been muted. We both.
Oh, there he is.
Okay, yeah. So,
In the stream, maybe?
yeah. So we can hear you over and also the stream can hear you too. So.
Okay,
Cool.
alright.
So what do we got going on here? You want to talk to anybody about this new stuff?
Yeah, of course. So in this update, we introduced the, oh god, I hate to pronounce this guy's name, the Gallimimus. It's actually the fastest land creature you'll have in the Ark, and it's the first with a 3-seater saddle. It's not very powerful, so as you saw earlier with the compies, it probably would have died had I not used some special magic on it. It is very useful for traveling, it can carry quite a bit. So it's probably the quickest way to get around on foot right now. Well, it's very comparable to the kangaroo Procoptodon when it's jumping around. It's really useful. This update also introduced the dung beetle and Dimetrodon. The Dimetrodon I'm quite a large fan of, sorry, because it can manipulate the temperature, so it's very useful to have. And a lot of people don't understand how powerful this creature is, because I guess you'll see it more when we introduce some of the new features in. But you'll wanna have a couple of Dimetrodons in your arsenal, as when you're traveling around the regions, you can save a lot of stats and weight, you won't have to carry. So for instance, if you're in the snowy biome, right, it's incredibly cold. Having a Dimetrodon will make a huge difference there because you can get away with maybe wearing flak instead of fur armor, and that will save you a lot of weight. Or perhaps you don't have to invest as many points into Fortitude, for instance. You just have them follow you, and
Yeah.
then literally they're like, it's like a moving station unit. It's really, really nice.
Nice. Nitro Beast on Twitch says, can you please just get the devs to say something about the PC optimization plans? As soon as it's optimized, I'll buy 4 more copies for friends. You kind of talked about a bit about this earlier.
Yeah, it's ongoing. I mean, we made some optimizations to Xbox for this patch, and we'll be rolling back those optimizations into the PC. So, you know, I would say keep checking back on the PC as we optimize consoles. It really forces us to think about the optimization of the game as a whole, and that is similar to optimizing for like a lower end PC hardware,
Yeah.
in the sense that it's the same problem, right? We're trying to take a game that runs a certain way and make it look as good as possible, but also run well. And although the Xbox actually ended up doing quite well with a lot of our graphical features, even PCs that people are running Arc on that are much less powerful than the Xbox One will benefit from these similar type of improvements. It's hard for us to target lower power PCs because there's so many configurations.
Sure.
Whereas the Xbox, being kind of like a decently powerful
platform,
mid-range closed device,
Yeah.
actually ends up. A lot of people think, PC gamers especially, look at the stats of an Xbox or a PS4 and they're like, oh, that's a weak PC. But it's not really true, because all people who have the same Xbox or have a PC have the same.
You can get every
settings.
ounce out
And
of it, right?
Yeah, we're getting really every ounce out of this, and it's just going to benefit the general case of the PCs when we're doing all that specialized optimization, because it is still a similar architecture, and it just lets us benefit from it, unlike previous console platform history. When you optimize for Xbox One or PS4, a lot of times you're doing a lot of the same things that you're going to do to optimize PC, and that's why we're able to roll those things back so easily this console generation.
Awesome. Well, I hope Nitro Beast, I hope that answers your question, and now you're on the hook to buy 4 more copies.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesse's kids have to go to college here.
My future kids. What about these dung beetles, Jat?
Yeah, just a second. I'm quickly just typing something because I have something really cool to show you guys in a moment as well.
Oh, you got
But
something cool to
the
show
dung
us.
beetles are pretty fun.
Terrifying
The way
insect.
they're tamed is you feed them poop to tame them.
Naturally.
And the larger the poop, the happier they are. So they tame a lot quicker if you give them really large dino poops. And something cool that they do as well is that if you set them to wander, after you've tamed it, of course, and you put poop in their inventory, they will actually convert that into oil. So then you will have another form of getting oil and use that to power your turrets and generate and
Yeah, I forgot to mention
probably
that
something
earlier when
wrong
I was
here.
talking about the creatures. The dung beetles are really useful for that reason.
This is
Ben,
actually a really
I
good
love you, Ben.
patch for
I mean,
for
converting
farmers.
poop to
I
oil
think,
is pretty much
crop
the
science
pinnacle
lines
of
as well.
Someone need, yeah, can
scientific technology.
exactly
and art,
like we
man.
need to make that a real thing.
I know, if only we could do that like in real life.
We can turn, instead of focusing on zero emissions, we can actually take emissions and make them a positive thing.
Emission transformation. So what are you doing over here with it?
I'm about to make something really sweet in the fabricator. I'm just on something.
So for people who haven't gotten this far in the
Second.
game, actually the fabricator is a pretty high-end item. It takes a lot of exotic resources, like combinations of things, metals, polymers, cementing paste. When you put these things in here, you can craft things that require these more advanced resources, in addition to requiring them to be crafted inside of this fabricator. And so that's kind of more higher level end gamey type stuff. So Jat says he has a surprise for us that he's working on right now.
I like that.
It's usually
Sounds
going
good
to
to
be
me.
like these things down here at the bottom.
Wow.
Yeah, we're not even there.
Down
Hold
in.
on.
Look at that. It's level 65.
Yeah, these
Trank darts.
are. Yeah,
A miner's helmet,
See, these
flippers.
can only be crafted at Fabricator. See, these things here. So
When you get the
There we go.
basics, the framework of a
finally did
game
it.
like this
Right.
up and running,
Ready and
then you start adding things on. Does it just sort of snowball? Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
everybody just starts, like when you kind of get the base thing, does it just sort of become, well, then we can do this and this and this, and before you know it, you've got a game on your hands.
exactly, and it becomes easier to add stuff too once you have all these systems in that you're building. What do you got for us? You said, Jet.
gonna cross in about 2 seconds. So something else this update introduced is really fun. It's very powerful as well. Is oh, I missed something out as well. I'm genius right now.
Look at us, we're like twinsies.
Yeah, we never really when we make characters, we also get to we do it in our trailers too. We get to design how they look, so they always look the same.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Want to tell people what your icons are above your name in case they don't know, Jet?
Okay, so the icons that a lot of you start seeing now is the guys with the cards, their wild card stuff. So if you see anyone on an official server with a card sign above his head, then you should know that he works for City Wildcard, or they work for City Wildcard, and that they're most likely checking on something in the game. And right now, there is something that doesn't seem to be. Oh my god, I know why. Alright, I'm a genius right now. I forgot to turn forgot to turn it on.
You forgot to turn the Fabricator on?
Yeah.
Jet's like, I know this will work. I know. Wait, it's not powered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't you need like a generator?
Well, no,
Got
you don't
about-
need generators. You can gasoline.
Got 35 minutes to go in the stream, and things are just now starting to get pretty weird. So you're going to want to hang in for the last 35 minutes of this, because I don't even know what's going to happen.
Hey, who's this guy?
I do know I'm happy to have people playing that know what they're doing.
Hi, Bob.
There you
Oh,
Oh my.
get Bob.
go.
Get him.
Hi, Bob.
Get him.
Bob's like, wait, what did I do to deserve this?
What'd you say, Jet?
It's pretty powerful. It applies quite a lot of torpor, and it's very, very strong. So Bob here, he's kindly volunteered to give up his life.
Poor Bob.
Bob, no!
Now, Jet, did he really volunteer, or did you just make that up?
I mean, you know, like it's a survival game, right? If you come near me, I'm probably gonna. I don't really want. It's like,
That was unclear if that was an actual volunteer or if Jet ruthlessly murdered Bob.
You know what? It sort of doesn't matter now, does it?
What's done is done.
Yeah. Can't undo it.
So
Dad
he-
has to live with that for the rest of his life now.
now, the electric prod is a single-use item, and then you have to repair it at a fabricator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so powerful that.
We can make loads.
What?
Wait,
You can carry
Jack, when's
loads
the
of
service
things.
ended?
Can you bring down a
We
T-Rex with that
haven't
thing?
had any of this update, but it's gonna look into more options, so we're gonna keep
I'm
looking
turning
at
this thing off. I can't hear you. What? So,
that. Oh no, Bob was asking me about the servers. I don't know how I can still hear him though, because he's dead.
Bob. Oh, he's just unconscious.
He's not dead.
Oh! Should have done. Let's kill him now though.
Bob's neck is bent in the wrong direction.
Now, Jet, that was clearly murder. There was no gray area about that one.
The judge will. There's no benefit of the doubt for you left at this point.
I mean,
Okay, so we're just wondering, what are the limits of the cattle prod?
Can it take down a T-Rex?
Alright, so it can't be. It's not that ridiculous there in the sense that you can go in and then you can just knock any dino out unconscious, but it does apply a significant amount of torpor.
Nice.
We've made it so that that's why we've given it the one-hit use thing, so that once you use it, it does the chunk in one go, and then you'll have to go repair it. But then say if you've got a large amount of, like you've got a tribe of like 10 people, and you've all got a prod, you can apply a large amount of torque very rapidly. So it's pretty useful in that sense. But then that's why we have to also make it so that it only has the one-time use till you repair it again. But it's a pretty cheap repair, unlike other items that require generally the base materials to craft and repair again. For the pod, all you have to use is energy.
Yeah. Can I have a rocket launcher and can we go blow stuff up?
I suppose I can make that happen. Give me 2 secs.
Let's do this. Give me a rocket launcher. You drive the Gallimimus, and I'm going to shoot at things.
Sounds good. Alright, let's see.
Come on, little buddy. Yes.
I'll show you this.
Give me like a... Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Did you guys know Arc went up this high? Okay, let me get on that thing with you.
So much for prehistoric.
Yeah, I mean, what do we got here? So we got... Let me go into orbit cam here. I've got my riot gear with my rocket launcher and dinosaurs. All right.
Gonna jump on.
Yep.
Go for a ride.
Maybe I'll...
I mean, you can build what we just built as well.
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
you
Let me get on the back seat.
probably wouldn't want to use it when you're on the dino.
Wait, what?
You'll end up hitting it. You'll end up hitting the dino. The rocket will just kill a galley.
On which? The front or the back? Both?
As in, if you're riding it and using a rocket launcher, because of the size of the rocket, you will actually hit the galley.
Oh,
You
that's
want
why
to
you were
before
hesitant to
you
let
shoot.
me do this?
Yeah.
All right, well,
You can
let's
do-
just...
I'll ferry you around like a taxi service. But,
Aw.
yeah.
Oh, man, I forgot on Xbox we don't have all the like, physics stuff. Oh, man, I love blowing stuff up, though, with the rocket launcher.
Try and leave these other guys, yeah. Let me just tell them to stop.
Oh, what? I'm, like, on top of you.
Well, folks, you're getting an inside look at the development process here. This is just developers messing around with their own game, seeing what works, having a good time.
Chat, if I fire at all right now, does it just automatically hit us?
It would probably hit me. I'm pretty sure I'm in God mode though, but let's.
He's like, I'm pretty
let's
sure.
not try it. Because there's a rocket, you're just gonna like attack the galley and it's gonna be sad. It's not combat oriented dinosaur. Like this is primarily for travel, getting around quickly. Maybe like, and then if you're gonna take 2 friends somewhere, go for a stroll on the yacht. But there's like no one around right now. And usually I get all these tweets about the servers being full. The players. Where's Bob?
We tried to be...
We should have carried him with us actually. We had a 3rd seat for him. Let's see if there's anyone
Who's
else.
Bob?
He was the player who found the server, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't know how he did. He probably just.
Well,
was
it's probably
looking
me
around
going to the
see what's
pause
going
screen.
on.
Expert
Oh,
streamer
yeah,
and whatnot.
that would explain it.
So we're in a pretty
Oh,
safe
he's-
area.
I'm
That's
getting
why
called
there's
down in chat
no big
for not being
dinos.
nice.
Oh.
Find something.
Where are you taking
Let's
us?
not go inland. The swamps.
Swamps.
Sounds scary though.
Yeah,
It's the swamps.
well, maybe. Swamps are... I guess we got a rocket launcher. Swamps are scary.
That's true.
Think we got any questions about our new stuff?
Yeah, let's see here.
I can't wait till we have grappling hooks on Xbox, by the way.
It's gonna be fun to test.
Did you say it's going to be fun to
We'll
test?
evacuate. That QA is gonna be so scary. The grappling hook on when we brought it to PC, that was probably one of the most extensive QA sessions we had. It's-
Yeah, because you can do so much with the grappling hook. It's like you just have to test
Yeah.
all
Well,
sorts of wackiness.
Wubano on Twitter asks, will Titan boas be tameable?
Chat, you want to take that one?
It's something what we kind of do want to do, but the way they work is that they're incredibly heavy for the game, so we have to really consider what is the best route to take. And if we make them tameable, we don't want to make them limited though, so you can only have a certain amount of kind of ability. So we'd want them to be the best they could be in the game, and then that would require us looking into how they work. And if we can find a way to make them so that they're not so taxing on the performance, and that they're not as buggy as well, because of the way they move, it's not straightforward and can lead to problems, which is why we never have had them tameable, and
Get
it's
off
also
here.
why they never came out in the Halloween update.
Hold on.
either.
I'm getting off. I'm off.
Oh, God.
So the summary of that
I
answer
didn't-
was
I didn't know
that
where he went. I was
that
talking, so I didn't.
we have
I
some
see.
performance we have to deal with the Titanoboas so that we can do more stuff with them.
Right.
You're somewhere around here though.
Well, this is nice. The swamps used to be kind of bad on perf, and with this patch, I think we improved that quite a bit.
Yeah, looking nice down here.
I was running around here a lot yesterday.
Somehow the swamps aren't as scary when you have a rocket launcher.
I don't think. Well, you're still level 2, so.
That's true. I'm level 2 with riot armor.
Folks are curious. Mr. Snow Foxy asking about when PC server options like text input boxes will be added to the Xbox version.
Didn't we add some new hosting options to this release,
Well,
Jen?
we're gonna aim to get them in on this patch, but the amount we had to do for like getting split screen functioning correctly was
Yeah.
quite a lot, so we weren't able to.
Oh,
But
that's right.
it's likely we'll have them in for the next major update.
All right, next major update. There you go.
Cool.
And then also there was a question I know someone asked earlier about getting admin commands and cheat commands into the game. That's something we're looking into, and we are actually working on for console.
All right,
So
looking
it
into
will
console
happen.
commands.
Which she mentioned it in the digest that was posted yesterday.
Ah, okay.
25 minutes left in the stream. Things have gotten strange here in Ark Survival Evolved on Xbox One. First, we started the stream. We were trying out the new split screen mode. Now
Oh.
the
That was a little OP.
devs have just connected with each other online, Jesse and Jat, and they are just having a good time, pretty much screwing around in the world, doing all kinds of fun stuff with majorly high-level characters.
I'm not
watching
high
them
level,
goof
we
off.
should clarify.
All right, Jat's high level.
He's given me all sorts of fun things. And come to find out, I've got riot armor, but I don't even have a pick. Pretty much if Jat leaves me, I'm screwed.
I am gonna do something right now though. It's getting a bit dark for my liking.
You hear him typing into the keyboard of God.
Oh man, you just switched to the day and night cycle on a live public server. Oh,
Big bug.
oh no.
You might
Big
actually
bug.
do this skill.
Poison.
I probably shouldn't shoot this with a rocket launcher, right? I'm on the galley.
Hey, look, someone's there. Someone's there.
You can run now.
Swarm of bugs.
Oh, there's
Neanderthal.
You might end up dying there.
Oh, I would have totally been toast.
I think we just pooped on a dinosaur to answer that guy's earlier question.
Yeah, oh yeah. I forgot you can actually do that as well.
Yes, confirmed you can do that. Got the priorities in order.
Sometimes you're in mid combat and then all of a sudden you just stalls for a moment and then takes care of business.
Hey, can you get us
Cool.
well, I don't know.
Yeah, in this game, you don't even have to drop the kids off at the pool. You just drop them
guy
off
do?
wherever you want to
What's he
drop them
doing?
off. Wow.
He's just like,
Getting rid of all this stuff.
oh, he's got a
Has he got a sword?
yeah.
My sword.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Well,
And now I'm gonna take his sword because. No, I take it. No, that's way too mean. Isn't it? No. He came at me. He came at me.
He did. He shot first.
All right.
the stuff.
All right. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I won't take it.
Fiber, stone.
He'll wake up in a minute, I think.
Wait, are you in a tribe slot?
What?
This stuff wouldn't even be on the ground if my UI just bugged out and my base was on my boat and my boat basically disconnected from my house.
Where is your
Yeah.
boat now in your house?
It gone.
Something like
So-
into.
Aaron asking on Twitter, will there ever be more customization for character faces? We covered that earlier. The answer is yes.
Yeah.
That is in the works.
Jat's helping this guy out a little bit.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Give him some stim berries.
Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Once
Thank you.
once the stream is over, Sloth, I'll come speak to you and then we'll figure out what happened. Right? I know what server this is. Yeah.
Peek inside live
I'll be
active
back
game
to you.
development right here.
Okay.
He didn't seem too happy.
Alright,
about
This is how the sausage is made, folks.
Bye, Sloth. I love you.
that. What'd you say?
Sometimes there's poop in the sausage.
Oh no! Our dung beetle was killed.
God.
Maybe it wandered too far.
Yeah, I didn't do anything special for them. I just like left them there. The donut looks really pretty. It's like it looks kind of psychedelic.
Thank you. I personally created that shader.
Up on a rock cliff, I regret
God.
nothing.
Oh my god. I hope I'm on god mode. I can't remember if I did it for the gal.
It looks like we're all good.
We're okay. We got 20 minutes to go.
Something else this patch introduced, which would be pretty tough for us to go see on stream, because you kind of want to be high level. You gotta spend your time looking for it. Is deep sea loot crates. So a lot
Deep
of
sea loot crates.
comments we get, yeah, about our loot crates is that you always get the same blueprints, the compass blueprint and the water jar. And we are gonna do a complete revamp of the items you can get, but right now the initial change we've done is we've implemented the loot crate, the deep sea ones. So you just dive underground you dive into the water to get them, and they're pretty much right at the bottom. But they will give you some very, very good blueprints. Like you can get very high level gear.
Should we go down there? You think we can make it down there, Jet? Hey, where'd Jet go?
Mr. Woodhouse wondering on Twitter, is there an ETA for tribe alliances on the Xbox One version? I think you might have mentioned that very early on.
It'll be in one of the upcoming releases.
It's on the roadmap.
If we had 6 hours, we could have made
Did you
There's
say
a-
if we had 6 hours, we could
Chased
do
by
something?
a giant fish.
we could make gear. I suppose I could spawn it in. Because this patch adds beer barrels to the game. It allows players to use a keg to make their own beer.
Oh, you said if we had
Let
6
me see
hours,
if
we
I
could
can
make
find
beer.
Yeah, because you've got to let it ferment, right? You gotta
Yep.
Put it in a barrel. Unless, like,
Hey, that's
you
faster
take
than real
90 hours
beer.
to do it.
Take a dump, tame
I know,
dinosaurs,
yeah,
make
well-
beer. Ark, survival evolved. Just wrote your tagline. You're
Yep.
welcome.
Thank you. Top features.
Let's see.
So, Jet, you don't think we can make it down to the undersea crates?
Whether we find one in time is,
Ah,
I don't know. I don't think we would,
okay.
because they're quite rare. Because the items you can get from them are very, very good. So I would expect most alpha tribes to be competing quite often for them, and that's why they're not so common either. But the way they look like one of the cave loot crates, so they're like a little crystal on the ground. Oh, a lot of people now. But yeah, they look like one of the crystals on the ground, and you can get like master tier blueprints from them for the new items too.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
In-game in development.
Early access. Early access crash.
Xbox game preview. Launch back into the game. Just over 15 minutes left. Jesse, this has been super fun so far. If you have any cool things you want to say, you should say them in the next 15 minutes.
Right now. Let me check on something before.
Sounds good. I was informed ahead of time there might be cool things to say, so I'm just trying to be a good host, find a good opportune time for that. But again, Ark Survival Evolved is on the Xbox game preview program for $34.99. Of course, it's a pre-alpha version of the game. You can play it now. You can communicate with the developers, be sort of a part of game development in a way. And then when the final release, the release version comes out due in the summer, you don't have to pay anymore. Whereas everybody else, it's going to cost them $60. So there are definite advantages to jumping in and playing now if this game interests you. And I can't imagine how it wouldn't after everything that you've seen over the last hour and 45 minutes. Of course, it is also coming to PS4 in the summer, and it's on PC in early access. Now, is it $35 early access on PC as well?
PC is $29.99.
$29.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Console development is a little more costly.
Got to get that Microsoft gets their cut of the deal. You got to, pay the middleman.
Well, it's true on PC too. Steam's a great
That's
marketplace,
true.
so we got.
That's true. I guess every platform: PSN, Xbox Live, Steam. Carl Barham, nice guy on the YouTube stream, saying, "Loving the game, guys." Tridler DD, best game ever. David Rogan, I like turtles.
Yeah, that's. Thank you for that. No, but really, we as a team, we just really appreciate the feedback. So many people, I think it's kind of corny, but really touched by the game because it's so new to them, and they're not used to a game like this, and it's so gratifying to know that by just making the game that we want to play more than anything ever, that so many other people feel that same way too, and are just like,
yeah,
thank you guys so much. It's awesome. So thank you. It's the community is what makes the game what it is, to be honest. I mean, it's being all over YouTube and being all over people's streams and being in families' homes and families and friends playing together. I mean, that's really what has become the core of Ark, and it's like the more fun we can make that, the better, really. And that's kind of our goal now. Like, how fun can we make what's already working?
It's a good goal.
Yeah.
The Spooky Moon on Twitter, nice guy. He's looking out for me, saying, "When are they going to let you play, Ryan?" Well, I played the first hour. We showed off the new split screen mode that's just been added into the Xbox One version. So I did plenty of dying, mostly at the tiny little dinosaur hands of packs of compies.
I definitely died. Oh well. I'm dying repeatedly.
Just, not going well.
Whoops. All right. Back in this thing. Jad, I lost you, so I can't hear you anymore since you're not near me, but I'm going to go back to where I met you initially.
Got a nice daytime scene here on the beach. Pterodactyl in the sky. Dodos roaming the sands.
Paradise.
What could possibly go wrong?
there's more than a 50% chance that I'd die getting back to back to where Jat was. It's actually just across here, but these are usually piranha infested waters. Somebody has a raft here. Unfortunately, I can't commandeer it.
No? Is it tied down?
Mhm.
Huh.
Let's see. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll be no piranhas. And I can make it across. If anyone plays Ark on PC, Valentine's Day, we're gonna do a little special thing.
A little
So
something,
stay
something
tuned.
for the lovers.
Yeah. Don't ever say we don't do anything special for you PC players.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you are. Hey.
Yeah. I was like right behind you. I was like, hello.
Oh, sorry. Couldn't hear you.
That's right.
I think you have to
Basically,
re-add
what
me.
happened is, did you remake?
Yeah.
You remade. What ended up happening was, when we DC'd, the player stole our stuff and then killed you.
Oh. Man, that
I'm
all
gonna
happened
go
so
take
fast.
care
We
of it
disconnected, and in that short time frame, somebody killed us and stole all our stuff. Figures. Figures as much.
I'll go get it back afterwards. It was like he might die to because he was really injured when he was like I saw him running away really slowly
Yeah.
before he died to the piranhas.
I feel like having the wild card logo above your head makes you a nice big target for people who want high level stuff.
On PC I can actually hide it, so it's
Oh.
right. When I go into the server, I just have mine turned off.
10 minutes to go. Seeing what sort of crazy things happen between now and then.
It was over here where we were robbed.
Are you gonna get him back? I think we're going on a
It's still
vengeance
around.
mission
Oh, good.
because
These are always fun.
what happened there when we got disconnected was somebody killed us and stole all of our stuff apparently.
Ooh. That's
Find him.
pick the wrong guys to mess with.
That's true.
Guys with godlike power within the realm of this game.
Oh, zone 1. Okay, he's telling people in chat where he is. That's very useful. So that means
Telling people in chat where we're at.
no, where he is.
Oh,
So
what did he say?
I'm gonna go to that place.
I don't have the auto chat
There's,
up.
I'm in South Zone 1 of the devs items.
Well, now we know where he's at.
Yep.
Let's go get him.
South Zone 1's the beach.
Yep. Noob Island.
Yeah.
It's really a peninsula. We named a
Was
bunch
it
of
ever
stuff
an
early in
island?
development, and it's not really named that anymore, but we just
It sticks.
we have nicknames for everything.
I will figure out what happened just there. We'll probably be able to get it in when we have the UI sorted out.
When we have what?
The UI change in next week.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably find out what
We're doing a
happens now
quick
as well.
patch next week on Xbox. There's a couple of UI issues related to the split screen change, so we'll probably see another update.
Is it
Sounds
Tim?
good. Oh,
Early next
it's
week.
like, I don't know if I should mess with this guy.
Oh,
He's on a
that's Sam.
dinosaur.
I think they're all looking for that guy now. Should stick out. Rank swap.
Because of his riot armor.
Yeah. So we'd see him immediately.
Maybe he's watching the stream and he knows we're coming for him.
He's hiding.
Nothing?
There are other ways I could get in, but
There are other ways.
I'd do it off stream because I'd have to bring up the
It's
UI.
hard to seek vengeance in Ark sometimes, though.
But, there was actually a really interesting suggestion made in the latest Ark Digest where some players asked if we could implement like a mask item where it hides their name so that if they kill, because right now if you kill someone or if you kill their dinos, it will show in the try log, right?
Oh, okay. So it's an
And
item
then,
that lets you be
so
like
play-
a saboteur,
like
sort of.
guerrilla warfare, kind of exactly. So then no one knows who did it, and then you can.
That's
I
pretty
thought
cool.
that was pretty good.
That's-
You guys have riot gear and stuff?
Oh no.
Th-
Randos.
Those guys are asking for riot gear, so that's not the ones.
Are you guys giving riot gear? No, it was stolen from us.
Is that like asking for recon armor in Halo 3? Can I has recon?
Hilarious.
All right, we're down to just 7 minutes of goofing around time here in the wild, just wilderness, just the untamed insanity that is Ark Survival Evolved, the dinosaur-tastic survival island game here. We're playing the Xbox One version of, but it's also on Steam Early Access, and it'll be coming to PS4 in the summer.
Yes.
You got anything cool to say? Now's the time.
I think Doug was talking about something else
Okay, fair enough.
for you.
Our Dimetrodon made it all the way over
Yeah, what's it
Bye-bye.
doing?
here, right there.
How the heck did he get
Swam
over
across
here?
the beach.
He swam over here?
He wants to swim, yeah, because it was probably on follow, and then.
And
Oh.
where he just moved so fast that he just kind of got lost and decided to sit
Hey.
down.
Leave me alone, you
Might have
guys.
been wandering as well. That's pretty impressive that it didn't get killed by a megalodon or anything. That's super nerdy.
Moving on
They're
up.
gonna be incredibly useful when the new cave stuff is ready. You'll want to be able to manage your temperatures in there. They're really good for incubating your pets as well. They're making like loads of AC units.
Yeah, like whenever we do new dinos lately, we're adding a lot of sort of things that they can do other than
Mhm.
just riding them in combat. Like Jao was saying, the Dimetrodons, because of their body heat, there's a lot of things in the game that are temperature related,
Huh.
so you can kind of use them to help. He mentioned they help with the beer fermentation and help you with your breeding process, with warmth and things like that. Also keep you warm in cold areas. And
Nice.
things. So, it's what's otherwise maybe on the surface just another kind of like four-legged, short and stubby dinosaur has actually got a lot of unique properties that some of the other dinos don't have.
Please tell
He was around here.
Please
This is
tell
where
me
he
that
said he lost was.
the poop sound is like your text message notification sound on your phone. If not, you should 100% put that up on your website for all your fans to download and
It's a
use.
good idea.
Alright.
Maybe we'll do that.
So the person who stole our gear said he threw it in the ocean.
Yeah, sure he did. Oh yeah, don't worry. I took your high-level gear and I threw it in the ocean. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
It was broken,
know
so
you're
I got
gonna
rid of
die.
it.
It's a good way to make sure that the person doesn't get your gear back. Like you take it down with you.
I guess so.
Down to 4 minutes left in the
Thought I was being
stream.
hunted by an avid
It's
hunter.
been crazy.
Where'd my poop button go?
Good holy what's it?
Not ready to poop yet.
You gotta wait till nature calls.
All right. Well, we can't. I think we can't find the guy. We can't.
Vengeance mission failed.
We cannot find the guy who stole our armor. Oh well.
Hello, random person on beach.
Hi, wildcard.
Hi, wild card. Oh, that's not okay.
Welcome to Ark.
IGN does not sanction that at all. That is studio wildcard. Director complaints to them.
Cool. All right.
Ben, are we going to wrap up, my friend? All right. Well, Jesse, any parting thoughts here as we take a look at the latest build of Ark Survival Evolved on Xbox One in the Xbox Game Preview program?
Yeah, it's been a fun ride so far, and we've got a long way to go. So I just encourage anybody who has any interest in helping us add features. Jad just mentioned a few there. Like we just had a really fun suggestion to mask your name when you do sort of espionage-related things like sneaking and killing people's dinosaurs, or not listing it in the history of what happened. Suggestion from the community. Hey, sounds pretty cool. Let's put it in.
Put it on the list.
I mean, that's really where we're at with development. And it's I think it's a unique opportunity for especially console gamers to participate. So hit us up on our Twitter, which is @SurviveTheArk. Also our website, same deal, survivetheark.com. YouTube, Survive the Ark. Facebook, Survive the Ark. It's all Survive the Ark. So if you ever forget which one it is.
Excellent. And if this looks fun to you, again, you can pick it up for $35 on the Xbox Preview program on the Xbox dashboard, and then you will not have to pay any more money. It'll be when the final release comes out. Everybody else will have to pay. Newcomers will have to pay $60. You'll already be set to go from your $35.
And not to mention, there's a bunch of exclusive things you get right now that won't carry over into the final release. Different skins and items that we have in the game right now, specifically for people who are these founders on the Xbox of playing the game early. So,
outstanding. Jesse, thank you so much. This has been IGN Plays Live with Ark Survival Evolved on Xbox One. We are streaming every Tuesday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific to 3 p.m. Pacific. And for much more on Ark Survival Evolved on whatever platform you are interested in, keep it tuned right here to IGN. Hey everybody, welcome to IGN Plays Live. I'm Ryan McCaffrey. This is Jesse from Studio Wildcard. He is the co-creative director. So you're, of course, here to show the latest Xbox One build of Ark Survival Evolved, which has, you got yourself a little hit on your hands here. This is blowing up on the Xbox Game Preview program as it had previously blown up on PC.
that's right. And, you just mentioned the new patch. It is out as of right now.